a song. And this song is called This Little Light of Mine. Before we sing it, we're going to learn some finger actions with it. So you can follow me, and this is little. We need it for the song. Little, very nice. Okay. And then this is the light. We're going to do this, and this is a candle light, not flashlight, and not natural light, but a candle. And this is my, and that's I. All right, I, right? You point it to your chest here. And then is, I'm gonna let it. This is let it. Okay, slowly moving from the bottom to the top and shine. With the fingers like flying away. With lots of lights here. So shine. So when you sing, you can do, I'm going to do a slow version of it. And you guys can follow me. All right, 1, 2, 3. This little light of mine, this little light of mine, I'm going let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Awesome! Woo! So do you want to do one more time? This time we're going to do a little faster. All right? Okay then. 1, 2, 3, let's go. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Woo! Shine really, really far away. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Woo! So far away. Awesome. So this time I am going to sing and you guys are going to do it. You guys can sing the song as well. But I'm not going to do the finger action. You sure you can do it? Are you ready? Yeah, let's go. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Okay, quick. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Great. Whoa. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Great. Woo. So keep your light shining. All right. Now we're going to the story. I'm going to read you a story. This story is from Genesis chapter 1, verse 3 to 5, 14 to 18. Remember last time God made the earth? And this time, God makes something very important to us as well. Let's take a look here. Okay. All right. Looks like there's nothing here again. It's really, really dark here. Thank you, Boaz. I think you can manage. Yeah, thank you. So this time is really, really, it's a dark place here. And out of the darkness, God decided to make something. Do you know what things God want to make? It's so dark. And God decided to make light. Out of nothing, he said, light. Oh, and there's light. As you can see, the light is starting with a little bit of light here and it's spread. Whoa, it's so bright here now. And God said, "Hello, light." And light shone into the darkness. God called the light day and the darkness night. So here is just half day and half night. It's not light everywhere. So as you can see, the the black paper, which is represents night, and it's divided into half. Like, okay, we have half light here, and sorry, it doesn't focus very well. All right, here, as you can see, right? So the top part there is dark, black, right? So there, here. And the bottom part you can see is light. So it's brighter than the other side, right? Of course, I'm using light. So that's just an example. So for this, it becomes day and night. So the brighter part is day, and the darker part on top is night. So for date, God God said, "Oh, light," again. And then you can see that something is going to appear. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So, oh, a sun appeared in daytime. And then God said, "Light!" Whoop, there's another light at night. And here comes one more thing. Here comes the moon. Okay, it's still shining really bright during daytime, but night, here comes the moon. It's at night. And God said, "Light." And here comes other thing. That star, which is at night. Oh, I'm going to put it here, which is at nighttime as well. We have star, and we have star, another star, and another star, and more stars. Whoa. A lot of stars at night. So this is called day and night. Now the earth has light. It's really, really bright now. Light for the day and light for the night. And God smiled. It's good. I like it. This is how God made day and night and light. So this is just an experiment. I'm doing this experiment. Of course, I'm making it with the flashlight here. As you can see, this is a flashlight. Okay, when I turn it off, oh, there's no more light on the paper anymore. So when I turn it on, see the light? So how can make the light bigger? So I'm going to move it towards the paper. So the light is getting smaller and smaller and smaller, right? Look, it looks like a moon. And if I move my hand away with the flashlight, what will happen? Let's take a look here. Maybe let me turn off the curtain. Okay, then you see. I'll put the vessel here. Now it's a little dark, but still a little darker than before. Okay, now it's off. With light. Oh, see? It's moving forward so I can make the light smaller. You can play around with it at home too. And if I move my hand away, what will happen? Let's see. Looks like the light getting bigger. Okay, getting bigger, 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 bigger like this. Wow, it's so bright. So now here's a poem for you. Okay, I have a poem for you. All right. Listen. Star, I look up high in the dark night sky. A light is shining bright. A star, God's special light. Moon, I look up high in the dark night sky. A light, shining bright. The moon, God's special light. Great. Back to here. Hi. I hope you liked the story. And now I have the mysterious box for you. I got something for you now. I got something for you now. I wonder what is in the box. I wonder what it is. Oh, no, well. So let's unmute everyone here. Okay. Okay, looks like my button is not working again. Oh, thank you, Tammy. So look here. I wonder what is in the mysterious.
There's the moon and the sun inside. And why is there more light in the dark? Animals?
Oh, right. Wow, it sounds like the whole earth is in the box, isn't it? Which is really good imagination.
It's a tissue box.
Earth, light, and sun and moon together. That is good. What do you think? What else do you think is in the box? Let me give you a hint. It's related to today's story. Yes, Jake.
Animals?
A moon?
An animal?
An animal. That's a good guess. It's God's creation moves. Come on, this one actually is not God's creation inside. It's man-made. But it's related to today's story. What do you think it's it? Let me give you a hint. Another hint is small.
Flashlight.
Yes, Rosalind? Oh, Oliver. Oliver, what do you think is this? Yeah. Not sure? Oh, maybe next time. That's okay, no worries. How about Daniel? Do you want to try? Yes. What do you think it is? All right. Okay, so this one, I'll give you a big hint here. How's that? Since you're doing so well, you need a battery. You use it.
I think Casey had her hand up. Casey, did you have a guess?
Chris? because I can only see 4 pictures here. All right.
Casey?
Oh yeah.
Casey.
Your guess.
Casey. What's the
Lion?
word?
Light.
Yes, you're so right, Casey. It's light.
You have to
Also,
speak.
it's light in there. So let's take it out. Put your hands in there, everyone. And we're going to take the object out. Whoops. That's the flashlight that I just used. You're so right. So we can turn it on. Looks like it's only too bright for you guys, right? Okay, I'll turn it up like that. So this is a flashlight. It needs battery to operate, and we can control it. But this is not natural light. Okay. And we can do experiment like before. That's what I did. You can let us test something out. Okay, this is a book here. Do you think the light can go through it?
No.
So let's try it out. I turn it on. Whoop. No, it doesn't go through. It just reflected back to me. All right, let's turn it off. What about that tape here?
Tape.
Yeah, tape. Yeah, that's right. Do you think the light will go through it?
Yeah, I think so.
You think so? Let's test it out. Okay, let's test it out here. Let's see.
Right.
Oh, it can. Look, it's on the paper. So it works. Then now I have a question for you. Have you ever used light before, flashlight before? Who used it before? Yes, right, Chris? I can see. So how do you use it? What do you use it? Yes, Noel?
When we
Yes,
go to
Noel.
camp.
When you go to camp, right? Okay, you know what? That's a very good idea. I have a story. I use my flashlight during camping as well. And there was one time
Hey.
it was so dark and I wanted to go to the washroom in the middle of the night. And then it's just pitch dark, so I don't have matches. So what should I do? I use a flashlight and I can see just one step at a time, just when it's right in front of me. So the flashlight is really small like this. We don't have a big, like a very fancy big one before. So I use a really small one so I can just see something one step at a time. So flashlight can lead me the way to my destination, to my to the washroom. So it helps me a lot, right? You use it for camping, so you use it to go washroom, or what did you use? Why you want to use a flashlight?
Because it's so dark.
Because it's so dark. Yeah, you're right. So yes, Noel.
When it's dark.
Yes, that's true. When it's dark, we need it. You know what? Jesus is just the light for us. God is the light for us. When it's dark in our life, when we are not happy, God will lead the way with the light. All right. So you guys are doing so well today. Are reading here too.
Yes.
Yeah. So now we are going to do crafts with Miss Auntie Ceiling.
Miss Auntie Steeler.
Yes, I want to go Miss Ceiling, but Miss Auntie.
We welcome back to the class. We were doing our Bible verse. Do you remember from last time? Genesis 1:1. Do you remember? You delete.
Would you
Or
turn the light
not
to
delete.
light? Not that light.
And your earth is so nice. I see you still have your earth. You want to try, Regan? In the
What?
in
Sorry, say that again.
the beginning, created the heaven and the earth. You want to try it for practice for next time? Because we're going to do a new one today about what Auntie Joyce was sharing about light. Actually, Auntie Joyce, Noel had a question. Did you want to ask? Why?
Oh, you. Awesome.
Why at the day there was one light and at the night there is a lot of light?
So why God made one light in the day and so many lights in the night? Should we leave it for Uncle Ed to answer?
God makes so many light in the night. I think God made natural light. And the night at night they're mostly man-made. We use electricity. So the night, like what you used at home, for the lamp, for the for the lamp or flashlight, they're man-made. So natural light, the light that God make is mostly during daytime. At night, there's still light too. You can see it's from the moon and from the stars that still give us light, but not that much. That's what God's made, those natural light. Yes. Do you understand?
You understand? Okay. Okay. Let's look at some things first before we make our craft for today. And while we look at the video, if your adults haven't gotten it, they need to help get a little aluminum foil, and you can wrap it like this on a little cardboard.
Okay, let me go get it.
And markers, but they can help you get that ready while we look at the video. So Auntie Joyce was sharing so much God has created with the lights. We're gonna watch a little video and actually see how much stars there are, because usually, probably, you don't go out too late at night and look at the stars. Maybe some of you have, but this is how it actually looks. And look at God's wonderful creation. How it actually looks. See, all stars. Can you count how many stars there are? They look cool in outer space and what God created for us. And at all. Space. Can you imagine how wonderful God is? Look at all the millions of stars there are in the sky. And we'll just show you another picture of maybe when you look out. So if you do get to look out, maybe you'll see something like that in the sky, like lots of stars. If it's nice out one night, you can try. Maybe tonight, I don't know if you can see that many, but this is how, if it's a clear night out, you can see all these stars. And what people used to do, and actually they still do, they sort of look at the stars, and you guys know connect the dots. Have you done connect the dot before? That's what they sort of do using their imagination and their minds. They try to connect the dot and make pictures called constellations. We'll see the next picture. There's lots of constellations. It's a big word, so a challenge for the grade 1, 2, and 3 to learn that big word constellations. All that people have thought of, and they thought of names for it, and they even give them a little story behind it. And for your birthdays, there's like a constellation that goes with it. So if you want to do some research, you can find your constellation for your birthday and find out what it means. But this is what people did in their imagination and in their minds, because God created such wonderful creation. So before, like many years ago, they don't have TVs. Can you imagine? No TVs, no iPads. There was a time when there was no TV and no iPads. So people use their imaginations, and that's what I'm going to ask you to do, to try to create your own constellation and come up with a story. So if you look at the next one really famous one, the name is called, there's a few names. There's like Ursa Major or Big Dipper or Big Bear, because when people looked at it, they thought it was like the tail of a bear. You see it? Or some people thought it's like a pot, like upside down. But then they imagined that like this is the Big Dipper constellation or the Big Bear. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to try to do the same on your page, actually on your journal. So for grade 1, 2, and 3, in your journal, you can try to learn this big word, constellation. That could be your spelling word for 2 weeks. Okay, and then you're going to make your own dots. Oh, this is not for the art yet. This is for your journal. So I'll show you what to do in your journal first. Then, so I made this in my mind. So I just made like dots. And then I'm going to imagine and turn it into ladybug constellation. Does it look like fun? So you have to make the dots first. And oopsie, I turned it into a turtle instead. Okay.
All right.
There we go. Okay, so this is my ladybug constellation, and then you can write and draw it right about your ladybug, or my ladybug. Mine's a ladybug. You can make your into a different constellation and give it a name. I'm gonna call it Super Ladybug, Super Bug.
Yay.
Okay, and then you can write a little story. Okay, for the grade 1, 2, and 3, that's what you do. For the preschool and kindergarten, you can just draw the constellation, like do the dots and draw your own picture. Okay, that's your journal, and we're going to try to memorize the verse. Oh, actually, I forgot to send it to Auntie Tammy, but maybe she can put it when you do the art. It's from Genesis 1:3. And God said, oh, Miles has a Chinese version. You want to read the Chinese? God, why may I? Okay.
Let there be light.
You shy? Okay, and God said, let there be light, and there was light. Miles like to say, 就有啦. God 話有 light 就有啦. Okay, so you can try to remember that Bible verse, Auntie Tammy, maybe, so that others can try to copy it down. Like, can you type it out when they do the?
Yep, for sure.
And God said, let there be light, and there was light. So God is amazing. He can just say, let there be light, and so now we're going to do our little art for today. You need your aluminum foil, and hopefully you have a little cardboard, otherwise it's too flimsy. So I wrapped mine around it. You can wrap the edges in too. Okay, so it stays. And then you need your markers. You're going to make your nice sky. So you can use bright colors. You can use some dark colors too. And make your nice sky shine. Like the sun. And
So use that.
stars and moon. You
Or
can make
marker,
some.
or
I mean some even shooting stars. You can do some lines like shooting stars and comets. And if you color it in, they'll look a shiny nice star. Guys,
Yeah, you can paint like this.
okay, so you guys can start. Try to use like bright colors so you can see. If you want, you can see last time. And are you ready to show your stars one and the sky one? Oh, very nice, Regan. I see a sun. Rosalind, are you done too? You can put these around and they'll remind you how wonderful God is to create everything around us. Okay. Are you ready? Are you showing yours, Rosalind? Start to focus. Oh, the goodbye train is coming. See you soon. Dan. Dan's ready. Shoot, shoot. Oh, the goodbye train is coming. See you soon. Jacob. Oh, the goodbye train is coming. Oh, the goodbye train is coming. Oh, the goodbye train is coming. See you soon. Casey, Ellie. So choo choo. Oh, the goodbye train is coming. See you soon. Noel, Miles.
Choo choo.
Oh, the goodbye train is coming. See you soon. Chick, Christopher.
Choo choo.
Oh, the goodbye train is coming. Oh, the goodbye train is coming. Oh, the goodbye train is coming. See you soon. Rosalind, Regan.
Choo.
Choo-choo. Oh, the goodbye train is coming. See you soon. Brooke, Ollie. Oh, choo-choo. Brooke. Oh, the goodbye train is coming. See you soon. Boaz. Did we miss Tim somewhere? Oh, the goodbye train is coming. Oh, the goodbye train is coming. Oh, the goodbye train is coming.
See you soon.
Everyone, choo-choo.
Everyone, choo-choo.
Did Tim come up? Did we miss him? In the
Oh, I don't think he's done yet. That's okay. We'll say bye next time.
you can do the Bible verse with him.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, thank you everyone. See you 2 weeks after, and you can try to do the constellation and show us next time in Bible verse.
Oh, where did you find it?
I forgot. I don't know what's.
Oh, no. Oh, that's Pluto.
Bye everyone.
Bye.
Oh,
Thank you.
Bye.